Greetings people, this is Keith the Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 20 mod pack. This is Minecraft 1.6.4. Probably 1.7 will come out soon. I mean, 1.8 actually is out of Minecraft, but I mean the updated Forge and the mod packs for 1.7 will be out soon. So we'll be wrapping up the season soon. I guess maybe another 2 weeks or so. But so there's a number of things I want to try before that happens. And so the big thing on the agenda for today is to breed the Diamandi Bee, because we are right there at the last step. So if we look here, to get a Diamandi drone or queen, whatever, to get the queen, we need to breed together an austere bee and an arc bee. So I have got in my inventory, you'll see here, I've got a Mystic Princess I grabbed from... did I do that wrong? What does that do? I hit the wrong key and I'm not sure what I just did. Hopefully nothing bad. Okay, so I grabbed a bee from here that I had extras of because I want to inoculate. Did I grab it out of here already? No. So I want to grab an arc species serum vial here because I already got it already. I've got it's excellent quality with 16 charges, 16 probably more than we need anyway. So here's the inoculator. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that Mystic Princess in there, and that is going to be turned into an Auric Princess. Now we need an austere drone, and so if I look in here and type in austere. There we go. So here's some austere drones. We got, I guess we'll just grab one of these, fine. So there's an austere drone. And we need some frames. We need more frames than that. Or let's see, actually they might already be in here. We need some soul frames. There are some there's some soul frames in here already. So I'm gonna put that arc drone in there, and then as soon as the austere bee is ready, or arc bee is ready, that's gonna take a little, it's not too far. Okay, so let me show one thing I've done off camera is I've got a whole bunch of alveary blocks here. It takes 27 of these blocks to make the structure that makes an actual alveary. So I've got enough for almost 3, definitely enough for 2. I just need to make a few more and I'll have enough for 3. I think I have, let's see, maybe I can make a couple more while we're waiting for that bee. Cool. 1. That's probably still not quite enough. So I need to make some more scented panels. So I need some more planks. I think that's the only thing I don't have in there. So we'll get some here. Okay, let's throw those in there, and then I'll make a few more of those. Cool. Having 3 more alvearies would be good. Okay, so this is probably ready. No. Oh, it's got to do it twice to make sure, or a couple of times to make sure it's not quite, it didn't quite work. It didn't take, maybe. Still Mystic Princess. Okay, so I have to think about, see, where am I gonna, I could put one, well I could put, I don't know if I want to put it right here, it would kind of block this area. I could put one here and that would still leave me room to get back here. And then I could put one, say here. I could put one here maybe, or I could start moving these things. I don't want to really move that, but I could. Ready? Oh, it's so close. There's something else I want to do, but I kind of want to... Oh, I need to make a diamond block. Because if you look here, let's go back. It requires a foundation of a block of diamond. Okay, so I actually don't know if I have any diamonds in here. I don't. Okay, so let's go get some diamonds. And by the time we get back, I'm sure that bee will be ready. There we go. Oh, I made some more arcane lamps. I put one right there, and I put 2 right there. They have a pretty good range. Pretty good range. I think I'm gonna change this a little bit because I don't like the way that looks, but not right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. I guess I need to go like that, probably. There we go. And put that right there. And then we'll put the dirt back. And I guess we can replant that flower, at least to get it out of my inventory. Okay. Ready. And we will put that baby in there. And we're gonna put, first, might as well turn this back into gold ingots. And put this in here. Get rid of it. Oh, I should put my helmet back on. Okay. What if we have more panels? Oh, that doesn't matter. That was still the other thing I was thinking of doing. Okay, so let's. So it's gonna take. Oh, that must have a long life because it has a shorter life. Well, anyway, so I'm not gonna show all the breeding of this on camera, of course. Just getting it started, and then in the next episode, well, we'll check on that at the end of this episode if I have time. I might. In any case, I will breed it like I have done before until I either get a full. I'll need a purebred Diamandi drone and a purebred Diamandi princess. And then once I have that, then I will have, my line. If I don't have that, but I have a good supply of hybrid Diamandi drones, or maybe a couple of purebred Diamandi drones, then I'll try isolating the species trait. I've done that before. Okay, so the thing I want to do next is I just want to do a little upgrade to my portal system here. Right now, see, for this portal to be on, of course it's not on right now, right? I got the sign there. This is the one that goes to the bee dome and the treehouse where I just was at, right? So for the portal to be open, you have to supply a redstone signal, and then to turn it off, you just turn off the redstone signal. There's a setting for that. It's right here. Do portals close when the redstone power is cut? Because you can turn that to no, and then it'll just always be on. I guess if it has a redstone signal, and then you turn the redstone signal off, it would stay on, I guess. Anyway, but I like the fact of being able to open and close it. But what I don't like is that I'm just using a lever here. I could use a button, right? But the button only turns on for a moment and then it's off. Also, the portal on the other end has to be open, right? So this is open, right? But if I were to close this and then fly back for some reason, say I was just around looking for something, and then I happened to be close to the base here, and I didn't want to go all the way back to that other portal to get back here, I would just come back here. But then when I came over here, I'd say this is open, and I would try to go through, but it wouldn't work because the other portal would not be open. Both portals need to be open. They both have to have a redstone signal. Both sides of the portal need to be open for you to be able to go through. And it's dark right now, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep with my sleeping bag. Very convenient. Don't have to go back to my bed. Okay, it's a good idea to make sure that you picked up your sleeping bag when you awaken again. Usually you do, but sometimes you don't. And if you don't notice and you forget to, you don't look around and see that that sleeping bag is on the floor somewhere, you could forget it, and then it despawns after 5 minutes, right? And then you go to sleep and you look in your inventory and you don't have a sleeping bag anymore. That's happened to me a couple times. That's really annoying. But anyway, so in order to make this a little more convenient, I want to make it so I push a button and it opens the portal for like 5 seconds and then closes again. And also that when I push the when I push the button on to open the portal here, it also opens the portal on the other end, right? Because both ends need to be open for it to work. Whoops. So I'm going to use some circuitry, and I've actually already got all the parts. I made this. I made sure I had all the parts, and I laid it out to make sure it would work. And so I'm going to demonstrate the circuitry right here, right now. So here is the button. This is actually a special button that lights up when you press it. There's buttons from some mod. Here's your vanilla button, your stone one, and then your wooden one. But then you have a big button from Open Blocks. I'm not using that. And then you have buttons from different kinds of wood that look nice, I guess, from Natura. But this is a white Illumar button from Project Red. They also have different colors. And what's cool about them is that they light up when you press them, and you can see this one pretty nicely against the stone. I haven't made the other colors. I assume like if it were red, this would be red, although it wouldn't be bright red because it's not lit. It's only lit when you press it. And of course, then we have a state cell, which is going to stay on for 5 seconds when I push the button. So this sends a pulse, then this is going to stay on for 5 seconds. And then once the 5 seconds are up, it's going to turn off. And then we have an OR gate, which if any of the inputs are on, then the output is off, right? I have a white lamp, which is representing, for the purposes of testing, the white lamp just represents the portal over there, right? So when the redstone signal is on, the lamp turns on, or if this were the portal would be on. Then we have a transmitter and a receiver. So because we want, see, this is one portal, say this is the one on this end, the end where I'm at, right? So I push the button, and the light turns on for 5 seconds. So I can go through, and then it goes off. 5 seconds, probably way longer than it needs to be. But, okay, so, but of course, for it to work, we need the other portal to be on. So this other lamp needs to be on too. So watch, I'm going to push the button, and both lamps, whoops, I went down the stairs. Both lamps are on. That was a creeper. I've got the, either that or, I don't think it's dark outside. I've got the spawner on down there, so every once in a while the creeper blows up. Anyway, so that's what we want. So both lamps turned on. Okay, so the reason why this lamp turns on as well as this one is not because, see, there's no connection here with the alloy wires, but we got the transmitter. This is set to frequency 300. We have a receiver here set to frequency 300. This is a receiver set to 301, and this is set to 301, right? So if I push this button, both lamps turn on. Both of these circuits are identical. It's just that the frequencies on the transmitters and receivers are switched. So, and the OR gate is so that, see, this, I've got this signal, this redstone, this red alloy wire will receive a signal and turn on the lamp, either if this button is pressed or if it receives a signal from this receiver, right? If I push this button, you'll see there's a signal going through that receiver. There's no signal going through here. This lamp turns on. And the same thing over here. I'll push this button. No, there's no signal there, but there's a signal there. And over here, we have a signal here, but no signal here. See, everything is working perfectly. So all I have to do is pull this stuff off the wall and then, and recreate it. Whoops, I didn't mean to break that. I'll need, and recreate it at my portals. So, okay, so the first one we can do is the one right here. Right, so, and if I take my wand here that's got the portable hole on it, I can see that I do have a room right directly behind here, I think. There's not much room right here, though, because I've got upstairs, I've got the, that's the spawner with the auto spawner thing. So it's a little bit tight, but I think we could put it right here. So that's going to turn off. And we're going to, what do we want? We want to put the button right here instead of right here, because if I put the button here, it's just going to turn the portal on directly from the button, and I don't want it to work that way. But we're going to want to put it all right here, and we're going to put the red OLED wire. The red OLED wire that's going to turn the portal on is going to go right there. So we are going to have, okay, we don't want to break that block. So I have to put that one back. As long as that block is there, everything is good. So I've got some red alloy wire. I can't talk. Okay, so that's going to go right there, right? And to test this out, I can put the lever back. Put the lever down here and turn it on, and we see that works. All right? So all I have to do is get, as long as I got things hooked up. So let me look over here and remind myself. So we've got the OR gate. So I'm going to put down my OR gate. I guess I'm going to kind of work backwards here. Put my OR gate. Let's see, I guess I could go back here just to make myself a little bit more room. Okay. I don't like having that there, but what can you do? Okay, so I'm going to put the OR gate right there. Right out. Cool. I don't like putting circuitry on dirt. Just, oh, you know, I don't know how that got moved. There we go. I just don't like putting things on dirt. It just feels wrong to me. That's silly, I know. Let's put a torch here. Okay, so I'm gonna run out of time because I'm taking too long to do this. Okay, so I guess we can put the transmitter down, or receiver. So this receiver we're gonna put down is gonna be on 301. Receiver, there you are. So that receiver can go there, and it's not turned the right way, so I need my screwdriver. Screwdriver, I know there's one in here. Did I leave it out? Where's my screwdriver? Did it break? I'm gonna have to, oh, there it is. Gee, I don't know, I can't see it. Okay, so we gotta turn, oops, we gotta turn this. There we go, and this is gonna be, I think it was gonna be 301. Actually, I have it named. Okay, hall portal to desert, that's the one we want. 301, okay, I'll check that to make sure it's right, but I think it's right. And then, wait, state cell. The other one is the state cell. And then yes, okay, so we need a piece of redstone in between here because we got to hook up two different things. But okay, so there, so that's in, and then I guess we could put the. Actually, we can put the transmitter right here. Right, and we got to turn that also there, and this is going to be set to 300. So desert. What did I call this? I did have a name for this, didn't I? Is that what I want? I guess that's what I want. Yes, that's right, because I'm transmitting to the desert portal that I want. That's what I want it to be, desert, yes. Okay, and then, oh yeah, the state cell. We gotta put the state cell down. Okay, so this is what's gonna make it pulse for 5 seconds instead of just, like half a second or whatever it is. Ow. Why am I not being able to move? Okay, so we don't want this to connect here, of course. Actually, we do. That's right, that's right. So is it, yes, out. We don't want that lock there. I don't know what that's going to do, but that would be probably not what we want. So let's see if I have in my, I just need a strip. And I know I have some lying around, but who knows? Who knows where they are? I don't have them in there. I don't know if I have. I know I probably don't have any directly in here, but I might have one in this chest. Hopefully I do, or else I'll have to make one. Oh, here we go. Strip. That's just what I want. So we want to put that right there. Good. Okay. And now, okay, so we set this for 5 seconds. Okay. And then, of course, this has got to have a, we need to place a button here. And I might have to move this back. See if this will hook up. Oh, I don't want, okay, so I need more strips. Okay, and then we go like so. Cool. And then we put our, I'm always hitting the wrong buttons. So annoying. Okay, so let's, for testing purposes, see if that worked. Oh, I've got it turned wrong. Well, that was amusing. You want that to be out. Oh, I didn't need that strip there then, but that doesn't matter. Or maybe I did. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh, I still got it turned the wrong way. Okay. Out. What am I looking at? I don't want lock there. I want out there. In. No. In. There's in. And out? I thought I had that in a moment. Oh, okay. Oh, there's my... oh, that's my timer for my... Okay. I've got to go... that wasn't actually the timer for this episode. That was a timer for something else. But I think... yeah. Okay, so we need to move... what? We gotta move this, right? We need that. And I guess we'll put another strip here. This is a little messy. There. Okay, that should work. There we go. Cool. And for the purpose of testing, this should already work. Actually, it should have turned on that lamp. Let's go see if it did. First, let me move this button. I put that button there so I could press the button and look at the circuitry all at once really easily. And then we've got our... I'll just wrap things up then. There, that's working. And that lamp should be on. And it is! That's representing the other end of the portal. Right? And now if I press this button, I guess it's going to have 5 seconds because I can go over here. Oh, that should have been... oh, it is on. I just didn't hear it. I don't know why I didn't hear it. Maybe you have to be a little bit closer. If I can see. Yeah, I guess you just need to be closer for the sound effect to work, but it is on. So it's working perfectly. Now all I have to do is pull all this stuff off the wall and recreate that same circuitry in at the other end. And everything will be working. Oh, you know what? That button's in the wrong spot. It's still doing what I want. You know, maybe I will just leave it like that because that's more convenient. If this should work. Let's see if this does. If I break this, then this circuitry won't be working at all. But that button still works. But that lamp isn't on. And also it didn't stay on very long. Yeah, that's really inconvenient. But put this back, then this button, the portal will stay open for 5 seconds because it's getting a red signal through this block right here. So it's kind of getting, for a moment, it's getting a signal through directly from the button and through that block from that alloy wire, but it's going to stay on for 5 seconds because that's going to stay on for 5 seconds, which is good. I was planning on putting the button one further away, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Okay, so, and I got a torch in here, so this will stay, nothing will spawn in here because it's dark, right? So, and I'll replace this with bricks because I think that looks better than that cobblestone, but there it is. So all I have to do is recreate that on the other end, and I guess I'll test it a little, and it should work. It should work fine. And I guess we can go back here for a moment, and it's dark, but let's go see if we got what we got with our breeding, and then I'm going to wrap up the episode. We got a little bit of Diamandi anyway. Let's use our analyzer. And we got 1 gold nugget, huh? Oops. I was trying to get that. Okay. So, oh, it's purebred. A purebred drone. 1 purebred drone. Well, that's a good start. And that we didn't get any Diamandi at all. And that got almost a little bit. Okay, so I have to keep on breeding so I get more. Hopefully, I'll get a purebred princess. Otherwise, if I get enough hybrid drones, then I'll try isolating the species trait. Okay, so I gotta wrap up. I hit the wrong button again. I gotta wrap up. That timer was actually telling me that my laundry is ready. That means the dryer just should be turning off soon, and I should go get my clothes. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do that. There. Alright, so this has been Keith and Modesto. Made some good progress. Almost have a Diamandi drone. In the next episode, I will show. I'm just going to do that braiding until I'll either have my princess and a purebred princess and a purebred drone, or else I will have enough so I'll be ready to try to isolate the species. If I do that, then I will show the isolating of the species on camera, and then we'll build an aviary and put them in and see how we do in getting diamonds. All right. So this has been Keith and Modesto playing Modern Minecraft. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a super fantastic, great day.